why haven't you been on the Joe Rogan Experience? Well, there could be two reasons for that. One, which is probably most likely, is that I'm not popular, famous, and influential enough to be on JRE. Two, could be related to a little green room spat that I had with Mr. Joe Rogan at his comedy club in Austin, Texas. So I'm not even a Joe Rogan hater, and I thought the Mothership was actually pretty tight, especially how they lock your phones up in these magnetically sealed plastic sleeves when you enter the door. It definitely brings the anxiety levels down and makes it so comedians can push the envelope a bit more with their material, so it keeps comedy and experimentation alive without the fear of cancel culture. I was in Austin doing a couple different podcasts. The first podcast was Lex Friedman, and then the following day after that, I did the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast. And unfortunately, Matt was out of town, but the homie Lemaire Lee, shout out to my boy, was there replacing Matt for that day. So that night after the podcast, Shane had a set at the Mothership Comedy Club. So he invited me, and in between sets, I'm chilling at the bar downstairs, and I'm getting like lightweight blown up by fans, which is fine. You know, I love fans. It was chill, but I was kind of like in a more relaxed headspace. I wanted to just doze off, you know, listen to comedy, chill. And so I told Lemaire, I'm like, yo, can I go upstairs to the green room? I'm trying to, you know, kick back and, you know, lay low for a bit. He's like, man, I could take you there, but just so you know, Joe Rogan's a bit territorial about that green room. Like, so it's at your own risk. And I'm like, dude, no way, it's gonna be fine. Joe Rogan's reacted to like 7 of my videos because Jamie always plays them. So I'm like, it's gonna be chill. So me and Lemaire take the elevator up to the secret green room at the Mothership. There's 5 comedians in there, all in their mid-20s. Everybody recognizes me except for Joe Rogan. So everybody's dapping me up. Lemaire says, hey, Joe, it's my homie Andrew. Shake Joe Rogan's hand. I put some popcorn in the microwave, which I felt like was establishing myself as a member of the green room. And then I turn around and I see Joe Rogan like yelling at the security guard. And he's yelling, who let this fucking journalist in here? Kick him the fuck out. I can hear Joe saying this. I guess somebody told him that I was like a journalist, so he maybe thought that I was a Daily Beast reporter that had snaked my way into his safe space to ask him about ivermectin, which is a valid concern. So before I could even get kicked out, I was like, Lemaire, I gotta get out of here. And I walked down the stairs and went back into general population.
Like, it is wild to think that I don't know a lot of individuals, right? Like there's so many people online that I have no idea who they are. Hence this guy, Andrew Callaghan, Channel 5. Maybe I have seen him and I just don't remember because it's not up my alley. I don't know. Is he political? Is he funny? Still haven't looked at his shit, and I'm probably not going to, simply because it's not for me, right? But he came across my timeline through another, what is it called? Like another page talking about comedy, and he happened to be talking about Joe Rogan's Comedy Club. So that's why I came across my feed, and I feel like people don't understand how important it is to have your circle small. Like, if you're a journalist, right? And which way do you lie, or what do you even journalize? What is it? Like, you're there as a guest, right? And even before being brought up as a guest, you were told, hey, yo, it's territorial up there. So were you surprised when that shit happened? You shouldn't have been, because you was previously warned. Like, I still don't know who this nigga is, but I looked on his page, and this person has millions of views. And that might be more of the reason why, like, we don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever been to a party and somebody came to the party and brought someone that nobody knew, and some foul fuck shit happened? This is just regular schmegular life, right? Like, someone brought somebody to the party and we didn't know who that motherfucker was. We embraced this motherfucker because that's the type of people we are, and some fuck shit happened. And shout out to Lemaire, because Lemaire is a dope individual. I fuck with Lemaire, but shout out to him because he's bringing somebody into the green room and giving you a heads up. That's a real ass friend. And I wouldn't want to jeopardize my opportunities to go into the green room for somebody else that could be the one friend that I bring that fuck shit up. Now, if I do more research on the type of things that he journalized, then maybe I'll have a different perspective. But I didn't feel like I wanted to go look at something that I'm not interested in. I saw the clip, and here we are. I've been in the green room before. I do not feel like it was a fortress. I do not feel like I was unwanted. I felt very involved or included. And I'm not a journalist. I'm just a 7-year comic. But this fucking notion that the mothership is a place where you can't go and be yourself, or you can't go and get, that's bullshit. If it's happening for you, then there's got to be some ulterior motives. It has to be. I don't see it. So I guess it's a case-by-case basis too. Maybe that's what it is. It's a case-by-case basis. But to watch this person talk about it, and then someone grab, of course you could take things out of context, right? You could grab this one, grab this. Like, this was a segment on, I want to say it's American Region or American Reaction. I don't know, one of those. But the fact is like this I want to make Austin look like it's a fortress, or I want to make Austin look like they're cult leaders, or I want to make Austin look like a joke. Bring your ass down here and see what really goes on. Yes, some of the things that are being said are actually valid, but there's a lot of fucking bull. And for me to be here and see it in real time, I got to talk about it from my perspective, because I don't want it to get out and it be the wrong information. So hopefully we got a lesson learned, right? When you go to the mothership, if you happen to be invited in, shut the fuck up and sit down. Don't make popcorn. Don't do that. I was afraid to drink water in that bitch. I asked, can I please have a water? I'm not finna just go in and start making popcorn. Nigga, have you lost your... But again, as a reporter, you don't have a green room etiquette. You don't have the green room etiquette. I don't know, man. I just feel like the Austin scene is getting a bad rap, and I don't think that's fair. I think that's bullshit. I think that until they come down here, and some people have, some people have been to the club and been around Austin and been around the scene. Okay, fair. If you've been around, that's cool. But if you only come once and then you make a decision off of something you saw online, man, do something to yourself. Very... Let me stop. What do y'all think? Y'all think old boy's opinions, like, do you think that, who do you blame, right? Do you blame old boy for being like, I was low key famous and I needed to go upstairs, or was it wrong for him to get popcorn and shit? Nigga, like, tell me what you think, because there's got to be some reason why Joe was like, hell no. And when I was in the green room, no, I didn't see Joe. So I didn't have to worry about Joe being like, get that black dude out of here. Anyway, tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'll holler at y'all on the next one.